we stopped in the middle of the road, and we started to see the sunrise. And the sunrise was amazing, amazing. And I'm never gonna forget when the Hanani looked at me and said, wow, this is like the apocalypse. That's the end of the world, because you can see the sunrise and you can see the rockets. It was incredible. And we did a film about this. So, what's this? Here you can see the rockets, the sunrise. He said, look at the rockets, look at the sunrise. This is Hanani, my friend. Okay, so we stopped the car. One couple from the party, they stopped the car. We jumped in the car like crazy, running. And he said, okay, we have to find a bunker. Just to know, like in this city, it's really, really close from Gaza. So you have 7 seconds to go to a bunker. So imagine you are like driving a car, go to somewhere, and started to come rockets. So you have 7 seconds. So they have like a lot of bunkers in the middle of the road. And I never been before, and we went to this one. So you can see, really small, like in a bus station, and doesn't have a door. Really important, doesn't have a door. So we were the first there, like me, Hanan, and Rafaela. We took a photo, and I can say then there like can have like around 15 people. Okay, it started to come a lot of people from the party, and a place for 15 became for 40 people. So nowhere, we started to say, okay, we cannot breathe. So imagine like people from our age, like 20, 21, 22, they said, okay, let's share the air. What is this? Some people sit, and some people stand. You share the air. Crazy. So I was like on the wall with my bag, sit. After 30 minutes, around 30 minutes, I started to feel the first one. Bah! The first, like, after the second one. Bah! And after the sound that I never heard before. Beep! Grenade. So they started to shoot outside of the bunker. They started to shoot the bunker. And in that moment, started to a fight outside of the bunker. I didn't know, but it was like there one officer, a woman, and I started to listen to her. She started to say, okay, Tsevadom, I cannot fight with them. So they started to shoot a lot her, like I heard it like her dying, and they were screaming a lot, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, like they didn't stop to scream. Inside of the bunker became like a collapse. One girl, she beat me here with all the force, like she got my, como se fala com a carne?
Skin.
The skin, like she got my skin. So the terrorists, they started to throw a gas, first of all. In the middle of the calls, in the middle of everything with this gas, I started to put here my hand, started to try to breathe. And in this same, in my hand just came one seed, a Jewish guy going to the camp. Like imagine, I'm supposed to die like the people in the Holocaust. So after the gas, they started to throw grenades, they started to shoot inside of the bunker. I was like in the end of the bunker, and Hanani, he tried to do something. I don't know what. So he moved it from the back to the front. I was like this, with the eyes like closed. I remember to see like a lot of things. I saw like some people getting the grenades and throwing back. I saw the people praying like Shema Israel. I saw a lot of things. And I saw Hanani die. So I don't know if it was like a grenade or a shoot, but I saw my friend dying there. And in the middle of the clouds, like I just my son is my pass away, pass out. I just pass out. So when I woke up, I was like in the under of the bodies, a lot of bodies. Everybody were dead, almost everybody. And I started to pretend that I was dead. So I started to became like no breathe, like in the position of death. And we're really crazy because imagine in that moment I just prayed to the God to die. I prayed to God to die fast. And I don't know how I woke up, like my body did all the force to survive. I started to move it to the top of the bodies because I wanted to breathe. I had to breathe, like I just wanted to breathe. I started to move and I came to close for the door, like the door. I started to breathe. When I breathe, I pee in that moment. And not because I was like afraid, but because I was relaxed, because I breathed, just because of the air. And I started like to stay there, and I just said to myself, I just go out here dead. I'm never gonna go to the hands of these guys, because when they started to do what they did, they were laughing a lot. They were like having pleasure with this. So after some minutes or hours, I don't know, I lost my mind, and one guy came inside of the bunker. He started to scream something. I didn't understand if it was Hebrew or Arabic, like my mind was crazy, and I just opened my eyes and I looked into him. When I looked into him, I saw like the clothes, and I said, wow, he's a terrorist. So I stand up, I started to go up outside of the bunker, and I saw one of the worst images that I can see in my life. I saw a lot of bodies, one, two, three, four, like a lot of bodies, one on top of the others on fire. They got the people with me and they put fire on them. So I just give like turn around of these bodies, and I found 6 officers outside of the bunker. So in that moment with me became outside more 4 people, and they got us and they moved us to another place, a safer place, to stay under the car and wait for a reinforce and to go to the hospital. More for us. So that's why I'm here in Miami. I did for the Brazilian community like a speech, and this is my way to see the life. This is how the Jews see the life. And I have to say something. It's from like some people this is really strange, but I really don't have like hate in my heart. I don't hate them. Like I really don't hate them. Because for me this is not a feeling about the Jews. We are about life. We are different. They love to kill people, they love to be like this, but it's not something that makes me like, okay, I'm not gonna see this, you know? I want to be happy, I want to be alive, I want to smile, I want to dance again. So this is my life now. This is what I do. And I ask for you too. And I always say that I was dancing, and 1 hour after they started to kill everybody for nothing. So you never know. You never know tomorrow, you never know 1 hour after, you never know anything. So be wherever you want. Be a kind person, please. Be someone who you're gonna proud of yourself, because in the end, we never know. So I hope that for everybody, like for us, we will be a good person with a lot of bless, with a lot of hope, with a lot of health, with a lot of shidduchim.
Amen.
And I really hope that we be together, always, always. Doesn't matter if you're Ashkenazi, Sephardi, if you are different. In the end, we are the same. So be strong and help the others, and you are gonna have the how can I say, the paradise for sure. So so for us, for everybody, just good things, just brachot and just special things. and I hope then be here in good moments, just good moments.
Amen.
So, amen, amen, v'shkoyach.
בעזרת השם היינו חופה.
Yeah, of course.